Hi everyone, welcome to this yoga session where we will focus on gentle shapes, gentle postures, and a big focus on the breath to guide us through this practice. So we'll jump right in to a comfortable seat, and whatever a comfortable seat means to you. It could be here in Sukhasana, a cross-legged. You could sit on a prop, or you could lay down to start. So we first start by softening your eyes. Maybe they close, or maybe you just find a soft gaze. Now we start to focus a little more awareness on your breath. Notice what it feels like coming in and out of the nose. And find your breath and follow it all the way through the body, in through the nose and all the way down into your low belly, full inhale. And then allow yourself to follow the breath all the way up and out of the body, full exhale. Continue with those deep inhales and deep exhales, allowing your awareness and your presence to fully arrive here. See if you can soften your shoulders. Maybe sit up a little taller with ease. Now we're going to shape the breath. We're going to inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of anywhere from 6 to 8. So take a clearing breath here. Inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, and maybe 8. Inhale. Exhale. And go at your own pace. Inhale for about 5 and exhale for about 8. Just 3 more rounds of this breath cycle. Focusing on that exhale to be just a few counts longer than the inhale to encourage that parasympathetic, that rest and digest. And finally, finishing out that last round, and then allow your breath to return to normal. Maybe you can naturally settle into deeper inhales and longer exhales. Just gently draw the shoulders back and down. Chin falls to your chest. Open up through the back of the neck, maybe a little rock side to side in your head. And start to make a full head circle in one direction. And then just gently change directions other way. Good, and come to center. Hands can come behind your hips. Unwind your legs. Maybe rock the knees side to side or shake your legs out straight in front of you. Circle through the ankles. Good, then we're going to come back to a cross-legged position. Maybe you bring that opposite foot in front this time. Arms come down by your side. Inhale, reach up. Gaze comes up. And exhale, float the arms down. Chin comes to your chest. And let your breath guide this movement. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, lower and drop the head. Last time here. Good. Inhale, reach up. This time take a twist to your left side. So left hand comes behind you, right hand to your left knee. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, twist. Gaze comes past the left shoulder. Good. Gaze comes through center. Keep your right hand hooked onto the left knee, and then reach your left arm up and over. Gently turn to get into your left side body. Good, then cross left arm over the right. Grab onto your knee. Inhale, lift the knees up, round the shoulders, drop the head. Exhale. Open up through your upper back. And breathe. Inhale, head comes up, and give yourself a big hug. So left arm should be on top. Inhale, lift your shoulders up, and exhale, lower. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift it up, and exhale, lower. Your breath guides those shoulders up on inhale, and down on exhale. Unwind the arms, reach out to your side, reach up. We take it to the other side, twist to your right. Left hand to your right knee, inhale, sit up, and exhale, twist. Gaze past right shoulder. Allow your head to come through center, inhale. Right arm reaches up and over, exhale. Open up now through your right side body. Breathe in to your ribs. Expand through that right lung. Good. Cross your right arm over the left. Catch your knees. Inhale, lift the knees up around the shoulders. Exhale, lower the knees to open up through your upper back. Inhale, head lifts up. Give yourself that hug. This time, right arm is on top. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Good. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Moving through just your shoulders here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Release your arms. Reach up. Exhale, hands come down by your side. Again, unwind the legs. Side to side. Good, then we will meet into tabletop. Hands come under your shoulders, knees come under your hips. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. And exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine, push the floor away. Cat pose. Inhale to cow. And exhale, just flow straight into cat. 3 more rounds of breath here. Good. Come into that tabletop, and then keep your knees just as they are. They're parallel. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Arms can reach forward. Maybe forehead relaxes down to the mat. Or you can pillow your hands under your forehead. And breathe. Feel the expansion of your back and your side body. Inhale, lift your head up, and then we're going to just come to our forearms here. Lift your hips up so it's like a tabletop. We're just on our forearms. And again, find those cat and cows. Inhale, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the spine. Really round the shoulders. And again, inhale flows into exhale. Cat flows into cow. Maybe you find a little different sensation here in this variation. 2 more rounds of breath here. Good. Find a flat back and then come back up to your hands and then slide your hands about half a handprint forward. Exhale, hips sink back. Inhale, lift up to a cow variation, but this time our hips are gonna shift a little more forward. And exhale, hips sink back. Inhale, come forward. Let the hips drop, gaze lifts. And exhale, sink it back. 2 more rounds of your breath here. Good. Inhale, come forward and come all the way down to the belly. Chest comes down. Hands pillow under your forehead and just take a moment to arrive here fully on the floor. See if you can surrender to the whole weight of your body. Big exhale. Try not to hold on to anything. And as you feel complete there, a gentle baby cobra. So hands are going to come slightly back behind your shoulders. Draw the shoulders back, elbows to the back of the room. Inhale, head and chest lift. Hold and breathe. Gaze at one thing. Try not to look around too much and just focus on your breath. Maybe inhale, you lift a little higher. Hold there on the exhale. Gently, slowly lower down, and then we'll find a wide-legged child's pose. Knees come out as wide as you'd like. The wider they go, the more you'll feel it in your hips. Let your hips sink back towards the heels and walk the arms towards the top of the mat. Melt your heart in your head down and breathe. Notice if you can still find that long exhale. Maybe massage the forehead side to side or make little circles. Allow your hips to sink back and your arms to walk forward. Find all that length. Keep that length. Walk your arms off to the right side. Finding a nice side body stretch here. Maybe you lean a little more into that left side body. Inhale, walk it through center, and exhale over to the left side. Inhale brings you through center. Find that child's pose. Good. Then option for you to bring your palms to touch. Bend at the elbows. Prayer to the back of the neck. Get a nice stretch through your triceps and shoulders here. Connect to your intention for your practice. Big inhale. Exhale, hands release down. Lift up to your tabletop. And maybe you take 3 rounds of cat and cows here, or any movement for 3 breaths that kind of brings you back into center. Little hip circles or spinal circles. And then we'll meet into down dog. So hands can come slightly forward, grip the mat, tuck your toes, hips lift high. And then pedal out the legs, rock the hips out. Heart melts back, gaze towards your belly, and breathe. Gaze to the top of the mat, lift high on your heels. Tippy toe yourself to the top. We'll find ragdoll. Feet come out wide, deep bend in the knees. Let your upper body hang super heavy over your lower body. Arms can hang, head hangs. You can sway side to side. You could catch your elbows. You could catch the back of the head. Just find some release through the whole upper body. Just decompress here. Get loose. 3 more breaths. We shake the head, yes and no. Good. Deepen your knees. Deepen the bend in your knees. Slowly roll yourself up to stand. Feel the weight in your head and in your fingertips. Slowly roll up, shoulders roll back at the top, head lifts up, inhale. And exhale, just root down through your feet. Breathe, gaze at one thing, or maybe you close your eyes. Eyes open, and maybe bring your feet a little closer together. Arms by your side. We'll go through 3 rounds of half sun A. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, take it right back down, fold. Halfway lift. And fold, exhale. Inhale, root to rise. Urdhva Hastasana, reach up, look up. Last time, exhale, fold it back down. Flat back, inhale. Palm the mat and step it back to a high plank. You could keep your knees lifted or you could lower, but find that same engagement throughout your core. Inhale here, exhale, down dog. Hips high. 3 full breaths here. Full inhale and full exhale is 1 round of breath. Good. Bring your feet a little closer together. Lift your right leg, inhale. Circle out the ankle. And then change directions of those circles. Flex your foot, lift it higher. Step it through between your hands. Lower your back knee, low lunge. And I have 2 blocks here I'm going to use. If you have blocks or pillows or books or any kind of prop, if you would like, not needed, but it can be nice to support yourself as this is just a gentle practice. So just lean into that front knee and then back out a little bit. Just go in front and back a few times. And then as you feel ready, sink into that front knee and hold. Making sure your knee does not come past your toes. And maybe you start to feel this in your left quad and psoas as you shift a little more forward. And then lift your heart and your shoulders up. Hold and breathe. Good. So now we're going to inhale, shift forward. Exhale, start to straighten that front leg. Exhale. And then we'll again rock back and forth. So inhale, come forward. And exhale, shift it back. About 2 more rounds just like that. Exhale, come back and hold. Flex the toes. And really try to draw that right hip back and down. Lengthen through your spine. Inhale, shoulders draw back. And exhale, maybe start to lean the chest forward. Keep the length in the spine. And breathe. Option, you can turn your toes off to the right side. Notice the sensation that brings. Inhale, center. Exhale, toes to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, toes down to the floor. Inhale, flex your toes. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. And now we're going to come into intense leg stretch. So we're going to step your back foot up and in. 2 straight legs, best you can. Again, draw that right hip back, left hip forward. Maybe you slide your hands a little more forward. Inhale, lengthen. Pull your belly in towards the spine to keep that length. Exhale, fold it down. Head draws down, shoulders draw back. Really anchor through your feet here. That is your foundation to help your body feel stable so you can fold a little deeper. Last big breath here. Good. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend into that front knee. And then step your left foot to the back of the mat. Tuck the toes. Your left hand's going to come down to a block or to the floor. Right arm rises. Revolve, side angle, or easy twist. Gently open up. Right arm rises. Inhale, reach a little higher. Exhale, right hand comes down to the floor or block. And then we're going to step that right foot back, downward facing dog. Big breath in and big breath out. Good. Step that right foot a little closer. Left leg rises. Inhale. Circle those ankles out. A few one way and then a few the other direction. Inhale, flex your toes. Lift that left leg a little higher. Exhale, step it to the top of the mat. And we find low lunge. Lower the knee. And inhale, lift your upper body. As you exhale, sink into that front knee. Adjust as you need to and get a feel for this side. Little lean forward, little shift back. And as the body feels ready, hold, sink it forward, lift the chest up, draw the shoulders back. Nice big stretch in your thighs and in your hips here. Enjoy it and breathe into it. And as you feel complete with this, as you inhale, shift a little forward. Exhale, shift the hips back, find in a half split, and then rock forward and back. Inhale, forward, low lunge. Exhale, shift it back, half split. And about 2 more, just like that. And notice how this left side feels. How does the hip and the hamstring feel? As you shift back, we'll hold. And you want to keep your hips stacked right over that bottom knee. Left hip draws back, right hip forward, lengthen on inhale, and then maybe you start to hinge at the hip. Fold, exhale. inhale, feel all that length and all that space. And exhale, try to soften into all of that space. Option to turn your toes off to the left side. Inhale through center, toes off to the right side. Inhale through center, point your toes down to the mat. Inhale, flex the toes. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. We find that revolve side angle. So right hand comes down to blocker to floor, left arm rises. 2 straight arms, twist, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes down. Intense leg stretch. Step your back foot up and in. Start to straighten that front leg gently and mindfully. Shift your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. And again, anchor through your feet. Push them into the floor. And relax your whole upper body. Try not to crunch and round too much, but keep that length and that extension of your spine and of your legs. Last full breath here, nice long exhale. Inhale, lift your head up, bend into the front knee. Send your right toes to the back of the mat. Left foot follows, high plank inhale. Down dog exhale, big breath in and big breath out. Good, we'll come down to your knees and find a child's pose or any shape that feels nice and restorative and gentle for you. I still have my blocks under my hands, so I want to get a little more into my shoulders here if you'd like that. Notice the beat of your heart and the rhythm and flow of the breath. Does it feel shaky or shallow? Can you take this time to smooth and deepen out the breath? Good. Gently inhale. Lift yourself back up to your tabletop. Blocks can go out the way for the moment. Knees come right under your hips. You're going to find some big hip circles. So hips go to the right, back towards your heels, and over to the left. 2 more big circles. And then just change directions, hips to the left, back towards your heels, and off to the right. And try to be fluid and let that motion just flow. Good. Inhale to center. Just find your tabletop, strong foundation. And on an inhale, lift that right leg straight behind you, toes flex down, kick into that back heel. And just a little pulse up, little pulse down. 2 and 3, lift. Good. Send the right toes off to the left side. Maybe gaze follows your toes. Gaze comes through center. Lift that right leg all the way out to your right side. So you want to try to keep it right in line with your hip. Lower it down, kind of little shift forward, little shift back. And then as you feel ready, you can start to melt your hips as low as you'd like to go. You could pop a block or pillow underneath your hips. Maybe flex those right toes, fold forward. Marley has joined us once again. Big breath into your inner right thigh, that inner hamstring. Just 2 more full breaths here. On your mat, inhale, gently lift yourself up. Good, now with your strength, lift that right leg and send it straight behind you. Tuck the toes, calf stretch, lean back. Good, inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, tabletop, and we'll take it straight to the other side. Inhale, left leg comes straight behind you, flex the toes. Little lift up, little lift down. 2 and 3. Good. Send your left toes all the way to the right side. Maybe your gaze follows to open up through side body. Gaze through center, lift that left leg up and all the way out to the left side. Lower it down, little shift forward, little shift back. And as you feel ready, let those hips melt down back towards your right heel. Maybe flex those left toes and fold forward. Just 2 more full breaths here. And just notice how this hamstring feels. Does it feel a little tighter or a little more open? Ground through your hands. Inhale, lift back up. Good. Slow and controlled, lift that left leg. Exhale, send it straight behind you. Tuck the toes, calf stretch. Lean a little back and a little forward, or just hold straight back. Good. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, tabletop. Good. And maybe take some cat and cows or those hip circles or some spinal rotations. Just gonna come back to your center here. Notice what the body wants and needs. Good. Then we'll just come to a seat and find Baddha Konasana, butterfly. So bring your feet together, knees out wide. And maybe you hold onto your feet here and find a little bounce up and down of the knees. Then now lower your knees down. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, draw your elbows towards the body and start to fold forward. Keep a long spine here. Inhale, come up through center. Hands come outside of your knees to support them. Hug them in. Big squeeze. Maybe forehead comes down to meet your knees. Just send in some love and gratitude towards your legs. Inhale, head comes up, and we'll find a variation of a pigeon pose. It's called deer pose. So 90-90 in our legs. So your right shin will come straight across, hip in line with your knee, knee in line with your ankle, flex the toes, and then same with the back leg. Hip in line with knee, knee in line with ankle. Then adjust. You could also sit on a pillow here if you feel like you need a little extra support. Inhale, sit up tall, and exhale, we're gonna fold straight forward. Walk it forward. And you can melt down. Maybe you have a prop or pillow under your head, your chest, or your arms. And we'll hold here for a few moments. Focus on your breath. Check back in with that count of breath. 5 count in, maybe 8 count out. Just 2 more rounds of breath here. See if you can soften through your shoulders, through all of your facial muscles, the forehead, the eyes, and the jaw. Ground your hands onto the floor. Lift your chest up slowly, slowly. Come up through center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Left hand is going to come to your right hip. Anchor it down. Lift up through that right arm. Lean to the left. Big stretch in this whole right side body and maybe lower back. 2 more full breaths here. Good. Inhale, slowly come back up through center. Then we're going to bring our left foot all the way up and around outside of that bent right knee. And you could hug that right knee in closer, or you could even straighten out that bottom leg here, whichever is more accessible to you. So inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to your left side. Your elbow can hook outside of your knee or your thigh. Just getting a little deeper into a twist here. Gaze comes all the way past the left shoulder, eyeballs all the way to the left corner. Stay right as you are. Just inhale, see if you can sit up a little taller. Exhale, maybe twist just a little deeper. Inhale, your gaze comes through center. Exhale, unwind to the right side, counter twist. Inhale through center, unwind the legs, rock them side to side, or shake them out. Any way that feels good to release. And then we'll come back to our butterfly pose, feet together, knees out wide. This time, see if you can bring your pinky toes to touch and open up your feet like a book. Maybe a little bounce. Good, now start to let those knees be heavy. Inhale, sit up tall. This time, tuck your chin, round the shoulders, round through the spine. Crown of the head tries to come down to meet your feet. And also still trying to engage through your inner thighs and your hips to draw your knees out wide. Open up through your hips and your inner thighs. 3 full breaths here. Slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Inhale, head lifts up last. Pause for a breath. Exhale. Good. Hug those knees in. Give them a big squeeze. Thank you, legs. And then we'll come into that deer pose or 90-90 legs. So left shin comes straight across. And right shin is parallel. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, fold straight forward. Heart coming straight across the top of that left shin. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Draw the shoulders back. And exhale, just relax. You come as deep as you'd like to hold. Come into that breath practice. Is when the body becomes still. It's when the mind likes to get active. So we can use the breath as a tool. Last 2 full breaths here. See if you can melt your heart down, shoulders back, crown of the head forward. Finish out your last exhale. Inhale. Slowly, slowly come up through center. Inhale here and exhale, settle. Good. This time, right hand comes to your left hip. Inhale, left arm reaches up and lean to the right side. Big side body stretch. Last big breath in. Lean a little more to the right. Exhale. Inhale up through center and relax it down. Good. Now right foot is going to come all the way outside of that bent left knee this time. Create your shape that supports your body the most. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, twist to your right side. Draw that right shoulder back and down. Inhale, sit up a little taller. And exhale, gaze all the way past that right shoulder. Inhale, just your head comes through center. Exhale, unwind, counter twist to the left side. Inhale through center, hands behind your hips, and unwind those legs. And we'll send those legs straight in front of you for gentle forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, sit up, lengthen, draw your belly in towards your spine. Keep that length as you hinge forward, fold. If you have a strap or a towel, you can wrap it around your feet and hang on there. If you can grab your shins or your ankles or your feet, wherever you are, find that breath. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. Last full breath here. Inhale, slowly come up through center. Big exhale, pause. And then we'll come into a meditation here. So if you'd like to come into Sukhasana, cross your legs like we began, or you are more than welcome to lay down. I'm going to sit on the block for a little more support here. I'll be here for just a few minutes. So allow your eyes to close, get comfortable. Inhale, draw your shoulders up, and exhale down, or adjust your shoulders down on the floor, adjust your head. Just get out any last wiggles and adjustments you need to rest in complete stillness. Full breath in, nice long exhale out. Inhale a little deeper, breathe into all the space you made today. Nice long exhale, let it go. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Feel that organic expansion and contraction in the ribs and in the belly and chest. Allow awareness to come to the crown of the head. All of your awareness coming to the crown of the head. And envision a light. This could be a big light, a tiny light. Choose whatever color comes to you. Any feeling associated with this light. And we'll slowly move this light throughout the body. So dropping it down into the forehead, the right eye, the left eye, your right ear, the left ear, right nostril, left nostril, your top lip, lower lip, the jaw, the neck, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, right wrist, right elbow, right shoulder, center of the chest, left shoulder, left elbow, wrist, thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, wrist, elbow, shoulder, heart center, right ribs and right lung, left ribs and left lung, navel center, and all the vital organs in this space. Right hip, knee, ankle, see that light, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, ankle, knee, right hip, left hip, knee, ankle, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, ankle, knee, left hip, slowly travel up to the crown of the head. And as you inhale, bring that light all the way down to the soles of your feet. Inhale, fill up, down to the soles of feet. Exhale, empty back out, up and out through crown of head. So inhale, you travel down the body, down to soles of feet. Exhale up and out through crown of head. Take a few rounds on your own. And then when you feel ready, just find your awareness in a place that feels nice to rest. You could rest it on a place in the body. Maybe find space in the mind. Maybe just focus it on the breath. We'll be here for a few moments. Just rest in this space. Nothing to do, nowhere to go. Surrender to your awareness. Every breath brings you a little deeper. Keeping your body just as it is in this space. Allow your next inhale to come in a little fuller. And you follow the exhale all the way out. Allow these next breaths to reach your whole body. Breathe into fingers, into toes, and into your whole head. And exhale, surrender into the floor a little more. As you feel ready, gentle movements come into the body. Maybe little wiggles in your fingers and your toes. You could keep the eyes closed here, or you could open them. If you're on your back, roll to one side. Or if you're seated, maybe just rock the spine out a little side to side. But we will all meet in an easy seat. And once you get there, hands can come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. You can lower the chin to the chest, bowing down to yourself. Welcome your intention back in. I hope you all feel a little more grounded, a little more present, while being connected to self and to the world around you a little deeper. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. And thank yourself for showing up for you and for the greater good. My name is Kaili. Namaste. Hope you have a great rest of your day, wherever you are, and be well.